And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Maury, what's going on, Maury? How you feeling, man? Let me know if the game sound.
A give to
Let me know if the
Barkley.
game sound is on. Can you
He
hear
gets a
the
couple
actual
on
game?
first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know how the mic
That's
and
a
the
run
game
that's full
sound. Is
hum
the
on the
game
stat
too loud?
sheet,
Is the
but if you
mic?
see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. Able to find Dotson here. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good offenses.
You can hear the game? Okay.
Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
I think
they know
the
where they
camera
wanted
is
them.
froze,
They
man.
wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably.
I gotta start taking a
then
little
go
bit of
to
time
work
to make sure
after.
everything is good. But I be coming right in from work. I hate it though, cause it's like I don't touch nothing.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
I'ma just play this game, and then I'ma after this game I'ma try to fix the camera.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football.
Jamar,
You
what's
like
going
to
on?
see that
Jamar, how you
physical
feeling,
edge and
man?
Scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
How you feeling? How you feeling?
So after that prior
Each, what up,
incompletion,
Each?
we've got 3rd down.
Don't worry, I'm gonna fix the camera. Anybody wondering?
The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm doing pretty good, man. Pretty good.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw.
AJ just
But a great
completely.
defensive play to jar it loose.
CEA, like, come
Incomplete.
on, man. AJ just completely
Defender's
dropped
not going
that.
to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Like, he just completely just dropped it, though. I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Pretty
Third
good.
down pass didn't work, but
Yeah,
the
just
offense
got off
staying
the
out
work.
there on 4th.
Trying to get some games in there.
Now Hurts.
See,
Into a crowd, and a
it's just
defender
like
comes up with it.
I'm
Just a
trying some
read as
stuff.
the
I can beat this
INT.
off. I'm gonna stop playing because he probably thinking he good. I'm gonna just play. I'm trying like to come up with some different route combinations in this bunch strong offset that I'm doing. But he probably think that he shutting me down. So I'm gonna just wait till the next game to try some stuff.
All right, the Chiefs in good field
Yes, sir,
position here as they
Demetrius.
start
Yes,
out
sir.
1st and 10.
Yes, sir. How y'all day going, man?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able
Yes,
to manage
sir.
a couple on
Shout
that
out to
run.
the 10 watching. Shout out to the
Chiefs in the hurry
6
up,
likes,
trying to
man.
get everyone to the line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got him. That's Pacheco. He picks up 15 on the play. And
Cam,
the
what
Chiefs
up,
are gonna have a
Cam?
first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And this play reaches the
Kansas City
12-yard
again.
line
Of
before the
course,
stop is
Kansas City
made.
again.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes.
What the hell?
Headed out, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mahomes,
The
like, see
Chiefs
that.
get some late
Whatever,
points in the
whatever, yeah.
lead.
Mahomes is
Patrick
doing that, looking like
Mahomes,
Lamar
the
Jackson
touchdown.
out here. Hike the ball and immediately just run up the middle.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the
Right.
Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Right, Mahomes is doing that. Okay. Patrick Mahomes is doing that, y'all.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Patrick Mahomes is moving like that.
Gamble now on the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Yeah, I like Mahomes. He a good quarterback, but he ain't moving like that.
Drive starts
I
out with a
promise
1st and
you, he
10.
ain't moving like that.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Look at my ladder. Look at my left tackle.
And the big play drives them
I don't got no more
backwards.
timeouts,
2nd down
dude.
coming up.
You just feel this defense
Look at
starting
my
to
left
come
tackle,
alive, don't
just
you,
let him
Kate?
come in.
Got their first turnover last time out. Now they put their first sack on the board. In big plays on that side of the ball, well, they can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Back
Come
to the
on,
line
Hurts.
they
See, the
go.
game
It's
don't have
2nd
no
down.
hurry up. Come on, Hurts.
He puts some power on a deep one left.
I couldn't
That
even
one is
like
incomplete.
put my
Couldn't
streak
hang on
out there
through the
because the
contact.
game. I remember back in the day,
So we're
man.
through
You
2
can hold
quarters
X
now,
and hurry
still
up.
half of football to be
EA
played.
just got
We'll
you
be back
locked
with
into
more
these
of the NFL
pre-snap
on EA
animations
Sports.
with the quarterback, man.
Welcome back, everybody.
I'ma try to
Scott
fix my
Brown
camera
here
after
with
this.
you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Elliott
Well, at
Jones
least y'all
set for
can
the
see the game
kickoff.
and hear it. So
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, how you feeling, man?
And there again,
this game threw me off. I'm kind of off on this game because when I first started playing this game, the stream was acting weird. Like I couldn't get the sound on.
Every effort's been answered.
I couldn't get none of the sound on.
Not been lit up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Mahomes.
See how they put me into an animation? They put my player into an animation, so I couldn't pick it off.
Large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker.
See, like, man, you gotta be able to get your picks against
got a
Mahomes,
huge
man.
gain and a first down.
You ain't lying. EA really be saving people, man. And it's just,
there, and that's gonna move the sticks.
it's really the players, man. Like EA, like, and I think the NFL got a lot to do with it. EA, the NFL want the players to play to look good. So like,
Run from Pacheco to start the half.
Pacheco is not like that. Pacheco, the offensive line, they don't have a good running game, but EA just want the Ravens, the Chiefs, and all these other teams to look good like that.
A sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play, but they will take that execution every time.
First down throw, Mahomes.
Look at that, bro. My players aren't even reacting to it.
Down at the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip.
My players ain't even reacting to the ball in the air.
Completions they rely on from their passing.
I wish I can throw that. Look how many players I got in that area. I wish I can throw a pass like that.
They have themselves.
You can only wish.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And this time they're gonna get
You
there,
can only
they
wish,
drop it.
man.
And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack.
That was a good read right there.
Target to Worthy. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action, Mahomes.
He keep doing this with Mahomes, man. Like, how is Mahomes moving like that?
And that hit prevents a first down. They go play action.
Look.
It's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing.
Mahomes, whatever glitchy thing he doing, as soon as he get the ball, he get the run with Mahomes right up the middle.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just
I just really can't wait till this game to be over and start fresh, because that kind of threw me off trying to mess with the settings and stuff.
So now here's third and goal. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
See, he keeps trying to like cheat switch it.
They got him at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have fourth and goal.
See how he keeps trying to glitch me out?
It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Gamble now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. First and 10, here's Hurts. He's on the move. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Trying to like I've been trying to run out of this bunch strong offset. I kind of been liking it though.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. And this is cut for a
Had to
score.
step up a
We are
little
not
bit and
done
sit in
here
that
yet.
pocket just a little bit.
This would put it back within a field goal.
I'm getting a little more comfortable in it though, this
And
formation
he
though.
connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort.
Ah, come on.
And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Yeah, for real. Oh, you gotta be patient, man, when they send in that blitz.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Wow, they're going to pass it here.
Ah, man.
Pacheco hauls it in.
I man balled
He's
up
brought down at about
on
that
Pacheco.
27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the
I ain't
outside.
even going
to space and a
stop
lot
the
more
clock,
room
though.
to work.
I ain't even going to try.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small
Towel,
loss.
Rob, what's going on with you?
Philadelphia going to spend
Said
8
like
seconds
never ate.
timeout.
Bryce Huff, how did you like him?
And they'll have just
Oh,
one
y'all
left to burn now.
got Bryce Huff?
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. It's Pacheco again.
Bryce Huff? He ain't
He's
really
taken
played
down with a
good
short
when we
gain
got
to the
him.
25.
He ain't really played good.
The Eagles
It could have been a
decide to spend their
scheme or
3rd
whatever.
and final timeout.
I liked him in New York, though. When he was
Harrison
with the
Butker
Jets.
out now. He knows how big this try is.
For sure, I liked him with the
This
Jets.
one from
though.
42 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
I hate when they like
This
do that
return
hard
makes it up
stop.
to the
Just let me
25.
move. Dame, the boy Dame. What's going on, Dame? How you feeling? How you feeling? Shout out to the
Offense
9
ready
that
to
hit the
begin
like
this
button.
drive, 1st and 10. The Chiefs will use
Shout
their
out to the
3rd and
9
final
that hit the
timeout.
like button.
And now they're powerless to stop that
Shout out
clock
to the
with a timeout
15
at
watching.
least.
I'm gonna try to fix the camera. I don't want to. I'm not gonna end the screen if I can't fix it without ending the stream. Then
They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Looking for a target. Now he's forced out. Escapes a defender. And they finally
yeah, I
bring
ain't
him
got no
down, but
timeouts
that
yet.
is a big gain and a new set of downs.
GG's.
It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.
Let me know if y'all can. Let me know if y'all can see me on camera. It kind of got froze a little bit. So we got the game audio, the mic audio good. And it looked like the camera is good too. So we good. We good. Like that dude, man, was getting better. Like and that's the thing. I don't like velocity abilities. Like just use the rating, like the throw power rating. Like I don't like the velocity ability. I think it, in my personal opinion, I think it glitches out the AI when they go to make a play on the ball. They kind of freeze or hesitate. Oh said, you good. Tao said, I see you.
One
Yes,
of the best
sir.
smelling parking lots in the NFL.
Yes,
the
sir.
tailgating's over now in Kansas City.
This
It's football time at
Joe
Arrowhead
Mixon. Oh my
Stadium
goodness.
here in
This dude
KC.
is glitchy. That's all he do is play with the damn Chiefs.
Stage is set. Ball
All
is
he
on the
gonna do is
tee,
try to. All he gonna do
and
is
off
bomb
we
me
go
out with Mahomes.
on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
I wonder how good people would be
Here's
without some
first and
throw
10.
velocity abilities.
To the air right away is Hurts. Open man downfield is Smith.
Yeah, Joe, glitchy Joe Mixon. Yeah, yup. People don't realize how good people don't realize how good Mahomes is though. He good though. He a good player. Joe Mixon, he good. He just run a lot of the meta and stuff like that. It's all
all
good.
the
Though.
way up to midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And that's the way you want
Yeah, I
to
know,
on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to be
Look at him,
incomplete.
looping and
Coverage
everything.
was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Look at him looping.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown.
He's in a really nice rhythm here.
Yeah, this
on
is
third
why I
down.
like.
He appears very comfortable operating out of
I
the
use
gun.
this
He's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
formation, to be honest.
On first down, it's Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught.
This is why I use this formation, because I can pick up the loop and I can pick up the
Brown. Touchdown,
I can pick up the
Eagles.
loop and I can pick up the mid blitz.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point.
So this is why I'm
kick
like
is
loving
good.
this formation.
And the Eagles will
To be
take a
honest.
7-0 lead.
And I
So
got to
following
deal
the
with
score,
Mahomes.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
Like, they got speed. I mean, I wish EA
one
would
is
like
fielded
lessen
in the
the
end zone, but
speed
he
throttle.
decides
You know
not
what I
to bring
mean?
it out.
Like
So they'll take
Tyreek
over
Hill
at
was
the
fast,
30-yard
Worthy is
line.
fast, but you don't see them just running past. These are like athletes. They're not just gonna just run right past these dudes. Hold on, I'm not.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Yeah, AJ, man. AJ. Look at him.
They'll break the
Look what
huddle.
he running.
It's 2nd and 5.
It's pathetic, bro. Got Mahomes and he's running single back, bro. Like, I would be dotting up with Mahomes. Every hot route in the book, in the game, you can do, and these dudes is just don't. And chewing clock.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
I get it, though. He don't want to use himself in the game. He ain't trying to play with himself in the game. He don't use a different team.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
That's really all he want to do.
Ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's taking
Big gamer, what's going on with you,
the
man?
final play of this 1st quarter.
I'm playing glitchy mixy.
So 1 quarter
Playing
in the
glitchy
books in this
mixy.
rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Eagles with the
Running
early
all
advantage.
type of single back out
We'll be
formation.
back in Kansas City after this.
Can you imagine if you had Mahomes and you play with him every time in the game? Man, I would be trying to come up with some schemes out of a bunch and trips and all type of stuff. They want to sneak and pass the ball. I'm not playing a run. If I stop the run, I stop the run.
3rd and 5. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco.
Glitchy mixy.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Look at
They'll try it now with Pacheco.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just
You
fall
run a ball,
forward
I'm
or
fine.
push the pile. So that conversion,
He trying to
it's as
choose
much
this
of a
whole
credit to the
quarter out.
blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole
Like,
and
this
hitting
is
it.
sick, man. And he an NFL player playing like this. He know he would be pissed off if a nigga did this and if they did this. But he a running back too, so I get it. So.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
I peeked over to the left and he threw it.
Hardman. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw is Mahomes. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
I knew they was going to do that off-tackle play.
Down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Glitchy Mixie, man.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike.
Look at him.
Good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to
Glitchy
do was
Mixie
just fall
going
forward,
crazy.
and it would be enough to pick
Running
up
the
the first
clock
down.
out like this.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He got the ball with 2 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Got all type of stuff in his play.
That'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
Shoot, this would make me root against him when I'm playing like this. This would make me root against the team every Sunday, man, that they lose.
They send him right out of the slot. To the 5-yard line.
This would
Here's
make
a
me
timeout
root
for
against the
Philadelphia.
Houston
That is
Texans,
their
bro.
2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. A handoff to Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in.
T. Lawson, what's going on, T?
Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7.
Hollywood, what's going on with you?
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end
did you
zone,
watch the
but
college
he will not
football
bring it out.
26
It's
trailer?
touchback.
Yeah, I saw it.
At the 30-yard line.
I ain't really getting nothing out of it though, man. It's looked like every other trailer. One part that made me made my eyes get wide and like kind of worried is I think the Michigan quarterback had the ball behind the line of scrimmage and he spent behind the line of scrimmage, and you can't spin or anything when you're behind the line of scrimmage. So that kind of like made me like, I hope they don't let people, because I'm not trying to be chasing Lamar Jackson spinning behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hurts. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hurts to the air on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
All that, and then I still can't. Come on, EA, man. Man, I can't put my... Look at my street.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he's
Come on, Glitchy
in.
Mixie.
Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball.
Yeah, anybody saw that? Anybody peeped that though? Like in the trailer. Go back and look at the trailer. And I think it was the Michigan Wolverine. I think it was Michigan.
Kickoff's coming their way.
And I think I saw the
chance to return this one through the end zone.
The quarterback, he had the ball behind the line of scrimmage, and he did a juke spin combo. And I'm like, please don't let these players get to do these moves behind the line of scrimmage like this. We already chasing Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen around all day.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Mahomes. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return.
Yeah, Joe Mixon,
but
yeah.
boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A first down throw.
No.
The pass rush.
I blocked everybody. Take the 3 to go up 10.
And it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we send you down to
I should have took the 3.
Where Jonathan
I just wanted to take one shot, man. I blocked my tight end and my running back. This guy right here, man, he played pathetic. I like, no disrespect, man, but this dude, man, like to be an NFL player, man, he plays pathetic, man, in this game.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up.
Like you would think him being an NFL player, he would like play like to try to teach people stuff, man. He like worse than anybody I've ever played. Like everything how he playing is just crazy. Like who e-book you got? Man, you got Ryan Moody e-book.
Play action here. Mahomes.
Give me that. Got Ryan Moody ebook.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance
Come on
to
with the
extend
Ryan
their
Moody
lead.
ebook, man.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an
Got Mahomes,
offensive
and he
guy,
ain't
so
doing-
if we're
he
taking
ain't
a
putting
big
out
shot
no
to start
routes,
this half,
nothing.
I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see
played
both
Fred Warner
sides
before? Oh, he be
willing
playing
to
Madden too?
continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On first down, it's Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Jahan Dotson.
See, all that
Touchdown,
glitchy stuff,
Eagles.
that mid blitz and stuff, I know how to block it. It's not like I know how to block it now in the loop blitz and stuff. Like he don't really like he know defense in real
Elliott
life,
on
of
now
course,
for the
but he don't
PAT.
like Madden. Like he don't really know much about Madden. Like he
His
just
kick
glitched.
is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7
Caleb Farley
lead.
too. A lot of people be playing Madden. A lot of these players be
So
playing
following
Madden.
the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. He's going to take a shot.
Get up there, Slay.
Sends it down the middle.
No, why would y'all give me that animation? Let me jump.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
Horrible animation y'all gave me.
First and 10 for Mahomes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty
I
good
cannot.
game.
And he will
Y'all
get into
gave
the
him
end
that
zone.
easy, like, deep pass right there, and I caught him up with Slay. And y'all didn't let me jump to pick it off.
That is
I gotta start just
touchdown
swatting,
of
man.
the afternoon.
I just gotta just start swatting.
Great
I
offense.
swore that was
We
gonna
said
be a
that
pick
was
right
an
there.
important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive.
Just keeping people in the
They've still
game,
got some
bro.
work to do.
That man ain't had nothing. He just hiked back and threw it deep.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To throw on second down is Hurts.
Man, give me
He
that.
connects
Good user
downfield to
click on.
Dotson.
Good user, click on.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass.
I wouldn't have clicked on it. I probably would have
Having,
just let the
throwing his
computer
fourth
slide it.
touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most.
Shout out to the 10
defense
that
has
hit
had
the
no
like button.
answers for this
Shout out
passing
to the
game,
17
and he
watch.
has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
We can't give up no long, quick passes like that, though.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he will dive into the end
What is
zone.
Slay doing?
70 yards.
Slay is
Touchdown,
moving out the
Kansas
way.
City.
That's why he's getting inside.
Well, that is a quick
See,
drive
match.
and the
The
best way
match
to finish
is
it.
that's that
The
match.
touchdown
I'm
pass down
gonna have to
field.
man him
You
up.
rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
I'm gonna have to man him up because Slay's giving him a free release when he's not supposed to. It's supposed to be match coverage. That's supposed to be turned into man coverage in a trip set.
Up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass
Come on,
play
EA,
for
man.
6.
That's simple.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone.
You giving them quick stuff, man.
So got it. The tight end comes in motion. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and long for Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Man, Hurts is throwing that ball in this game, man.
He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First down throw, Mahomes.
Quick hike the
He'll
hell
get
out of
this
him.
complete to Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes.
No way you're letting people
And
just
move
hike
this
the ball
one
and
down
throw that.
inside the 40-yard line. First
No
grab
way.
of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He's going to air this
Get
one
cut.
out. And that's going to be incomplete.
I put a
Good
quarter
that
over the
time.
top of
The
that time.
contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Wait,
That is
I didn't put. Where did my quarter go?
He's got it.
No
Hollywood
way, man.
Brown.
Keely
Touchdown,
Ringo, what are
KC.
you doing? Keely Ringo, why would you go over there and I put you in the quarter? Why would you go play at the middle third? Like, oh my goodness. Look at Keely Ringo, man. A quarter playing the middle third
for the extra
section.
point. It's up.
Dude is
and
horrible,
through.
bro.
And the Chiefs back.
He's really
with
just hiking
inside.
back, throwing
It's
streaks, man. And EA is glitching out my
35-28.
defense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one
Absolutely
away.
horrible. Not making no reads or nothing.
This kick is
Eventually, man,
I'm
I'ma stop scoring, man. And EA gonna cheat me.
It's touchback, and that ball
Eventually.
will come out to the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts.
Yeah, let me do like Lamar be doing, please.
Turns out to be the final play
Let me do what Lamar be
of this
doing,
third
man.
quarter.
Aldridge, what's going on,
So
Aldridge?
back and forth they go as we are
How you
through
feeling? Man, I
three.
swear, man.
We'll
The
return
stuff
with
they
more
give EA
after
giving
this.
this guy, man,
This
special.
is the NFL on EA Sports.
We love this guy, bro.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Look at Goddard and Barkley, bro. I'm blocking.
Inside the 20-yard line.
I'm literally blocking.
An opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that
It's just sheds. Now EA's giving him sheds, man. Something's probably triggered with the momentum. But he wasn't getting no sheds. We was picking that up. We blocked for like a second, and then everybody just sheds. Now EA is giving him sheds, man. He touched that. He touched that. Thank you. Come on, Joe Mixie. You know better than that, Glitchy Mixie. What are you doing?
The fumble, not a turnover, but
Thank
a
you.
TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language.
Yeah, it's like you try to block it Hollywood.
And you got your helmet
But
on,
like,
think you're
if
about
the
to
game
take the field, you get
sheds
a
because the
possession.
blocking is
Next
bad,
thing you know, disaster
and then they'll
strikes.
shed.
Not only the turnover, Mike,
That's the
you see
problem
them
with these
score,
blitzes.
they
It's
take
not
back for 6.
that you're not blocking it. It's like they shed, like the blocking. They would stop blocking,
And no
and then they
chance
just
to
let them
return
come
this
in.
one. Through the end
That's
zone
the thing
for a
about these
touchback.
blitzes. He deserved that, yeah. How he playing?
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And he think he good though.
And he will
Bro, you're just
score.
hiking it and
Game
throwing it, bro.
on. Xavier
You're just hiking
Worthy.
it and throwing the ball.
Touchdown,
And he
Chiefs.
think he good at the game. With Mahomes, by the way. No route combinations.
Is good.
Like, no,
And the
like,
Chiefs will cut the
X's
deficit
and
to
O's. You
7.
just hiking it and throwing the ball. And that's all you play with. You only play with
So,
Mahomes.
things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score
Nobody
game
else but
as
Mahomes.
they kick it away.
You're not
This
good,
one will
bro.
be taken in the end zone. No
I
run
wish
back
just
forthcoming.
one year, EA.
And the ball coming
Just-
out to the 30-yard
Just
line.
1 year, just expose people. Just 1 year as like a cruel joke. Just expose them, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
Literally,
And they'll be set
look
up
at
now.
my offense,
Up
bro.
past the 40 with that
With
one.
Hurts.
A lot
5
could go
touchdowns,
wrong
no picks.
anytime
Let me
you
put
decide to
conservative
put the
on.
ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Watch this.
Now Hurts.
Yeah. Go ahead and do that mid blitz. I saved this. I saved this towards for the end. I saved this.
And he will
Yeah.
take this into the end zone. What
That's
a
exactly
run.
why I have a custom.
Jalen
So I can
Touchdown,
make my custom playbook to
On is
beat like the
Elliott
meta
to
stuff
add the
that
extra
people run.
point.
Yeah, go ahead and bring
He knocks it
everybody to
through.
the middle like that. I'm
And
gonna
the Eagles
do a
will
quarterback.
open it up even
I'm gonna
further
do a quarterback
here
zone
in
run to
this
the
fourth
outside,
quarter.
and I purposely saved that.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
That's why I said before I
This one
hiked it, I
is
said watch
fielded in
this.
the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
I don't
That one
care.
is complete to
I do not
Hardman.
care.
And he is out
promise
of
you I
bounds,
don't.
but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mahomes.
Give me a
The
pick.
coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Right back to the air for Mahomes.
Look at Mahomes'
Off he
acceleration, bro.
goes.
Like,
He's gonna be
EA, that's so
taken down.
fake, man.
Here is 1st and goal.
That's so fake.
From the shotgun, it's
Thank
Mahomes.
you.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked up
This is
by
straight bomb.
Darius Slay. And the
This is a bomb.
Eagles have excellent field position as
This
they
is a
take
bomb.
over right
Glitchy,
at
mixy.
midfield.
He's just a bum, man.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position.
Great NFL
Being able
player.
to get himself to a spot to
But
get his
you-
hands on the
you-
ball
you
and a
just not good
chance
at
at that
it,
pick.
man.
Mike, when that ball was
If you
thrown,
just stop
me and you
blitzing,
were
maybe
sitting
you-
here saying
you
that's a
can
touchdown.
use your
And
NFL
instead,
knowledge that
they
you
force
got
a turnover,
to,
and
like,
now their
beat people.
offense is back on the field.
Let me see if AJ Brown can get this shed.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the
Dotson,
30-yard
200.
line. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. I respect him
for staying in the game. But, yeah.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes.
Come on. Come on, why is Ringo? I don't know why Ringo going. I put him in the deep half.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
They call me in the pass interference. He's running up my back. This game is so bad, bro.
No doubt there was
like, I'm in front of him.
Mahomes on first down.
I'm literally in front of him, man. And they really gonna sit there and call pass interference on me.
Closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
That's why I like pass interference, man. I like that it's in the game, but it's like it does more bad. Like when people really bump you, they never call it. But like when you in good position, it's like EA used that as like a bailout or something.
Up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Like, I don't like the pass interference and illegal contact, man.
This was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Hurts down to a knee, and that will wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.
Hurts was on the money.
Got a few more defensive stops.
Hurts was on the money this game. Got to give it to him.
The difference in this one.
Got to give it to Hurts. Yeah, GG's, man. That's the thing, like dudes that that run that like mid blitz and loop blitz, like if you block it, it's like they don't have nothing else. Like, cause he was looping. Hey, remember in the beginning he was looping heavy, and I was dotting him up, and he got out of that, and then he went to mid blitz, and then once I'm better at throwing against mid blitz than I am like against looping. Like, if I was him, I would have probably stayed in the loop. I'm trying to wait because I don't want to play him again, bro. You said that's what Hurts did to him in the Super Bowl. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Shoot. I'm telling you, man. If I got to play against him another time, man, I'm rooting for the Texans to lose in real life. Yeah, they have no. Yeah, exactly. They don't have nothing, no identity. Like he said, after you stop that blitz, they don't. It's like they go from the loop to the mid blitz, and then what do you have after that? They're not gonna play coverage. Like, and I know, like, he a real NFL player, so I know, like, if he really, like, stop glitching, like, he would be really good.
Fans, and nearly
He
70,000
play with
of them are
Mahomes.
letting their voices be heard already. Welcome
know he know all
inside
type of
Lincoln Financial Field.
routes, combos and stuff, and, like, coverage. He'll beat all of us.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
He'll beat all of us, B. Man, Pittsburgh is, like, so hard to beat, man. I don't know about anybody else. I just always struggle. Look at their line, bro.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll be taken down. But
one thing I do, I hope EA nerfed the hit stick. I don't like that.
Offense up to the line fast.
You know, you can fumble easily, man. I don't like that they make it easy to hit stick. Like, I don't like that.
On 1st down, Hurts. Stays in the pocket. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts throwing again.
No.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted.
I forced that.
And the Steelers, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
I did not expect them to match that, though.
Feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam,
I did not expect them. Match is so tricky, man.
Interception.
Like, it match, man. If you ain't paying attention, you won't throw a pick because you just don't expect it to match. We was moving the ball, though. I ain't gonna lie, we was moving the ball. I like this bunch strong offset.
Wilson airing it out to start. Finds his back.
Like, I love this bunch strong offset.
set.
Rage, what up, Rage?
Line on the play.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and
yeah, I saw that.
And creates space to take that
I
shot
saw a couple B games against him.
2nd and 3 now.
That's how I knew how he was. I never played him. This is my first time. That's how I knew how he was gonna play. By watching B play.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And after using an
doing
early
pretty
one,
good,
2
man. I'm
left
doing
for him to
pretty good.
spend.
Having fun playing, man. Honestly, man, like, I have so much fun playing this game, man.
2nd and 3 now.
It's like out of sight, out of mind, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to him.
So he's gonna
to end
flip
that
and run,
one.
try to run. Okay.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're gonna have
See,
2nd and 4.
when you turn the ball over against players
That
like this,
run's not
man,
gonna turn
a
many
lot of
heads,
times you're
but at
gonna
the end
lose
of
the
year,
game.
I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're gonna lose the game. Yeah, man. Like, I like we all. Let's be honest. We all addicted to playing Madden. As bad as we talk about the game because we just want it to be good again. That's all.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun handoff to Warren. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that
And
kind
he's
of
on the
yards in
mic
the run
talking,
game, and you're going to gain the
and he ain't
trust of
throw
your
a pass
offensive
yet.
coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for
Man, they
everything
different.
else in the playbook.
Telling you.
On 2nd down, Warren.
Yeah, let us.
And he's
Man, you
officially
can't
in
just
enemy
shoot the
territory
gap
now.
and make a
They're gonna
tackle
give
no
him the
more, man.
opposing 49.
That's why it's hit stick. It's better off. You better off hit sticking. That's why people do it. You just can't make a tackle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Keely Ringo making the play. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful
Let me pick.
run.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they
Yeah,
need
tackling
to
is
get
bad.
4
You
on
ain't
3rd
lying.
down.
Real bad.
A handoff for Harris, running right. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 4th down, Wilson. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles, about set to begin their drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding
Not
on.
allowed,
They're able
man.
to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Riding crazy.
Trying again following the sack. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hurts now from the gun. Has a man, it's Brown.
See how
And
the
they're
hit
gonna bring
stick
him
just
down at the
works.
36. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he hits the deck after setting him up with first and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to him. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Drop everybody.
Timeout called by the offense, and with
three.
another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were
Normal,
quick.
what up, Normal?
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Tackle battles is crazy.
I never saw a place.
Yeah, running and talking on the mic is
It
like
was always a touchdown that you
Man.
wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
gotta be studied, man.
Well, Brock Barton, the touchback. This kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Gotta be studied.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He don't even want to try a bomb
That
before
brings us to
halftime.
halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit.
See, he just want to
Back
get a
from the break,
team.
I'm Kate Scott, joined
He
by
just
Brock
want to get a
Huard,
team with
and
good
we are just
defense
moments
that
away
play
from the
and
beginning
then
of
try
our
to like
second half.
run the ball. I wish I would have never threw that pick, man.
And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
For real. They play like these. A lot of these dudes play like they going through something. For
First
real.
and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 34.
Yeah, he don't even let me jump.
Right as the ball does, and the hit
I don't
knocks
even
it
get
free.
the jump.
Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike
Like if I
Williams.
jump and miss
brings
it
up
or
third
drop
down.
it, that's one thing. But when I press a
Throw's got to
button
go somewhere else.
and
Double
nothing
coverage
nothing
waiting
happens,
for it.
like
They
I
were
hate that.
thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They send a man in motion. Throwing on third, Wilson. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson now, first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Putting a receiver in motion. After the sack, another pass on second down. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is on third and long. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here. Running back sent in motion. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right.
Yeah, you ain't thought I had a spy out there, huh?
That ball's incomplete on fourth down.
Oh, you gotta
I
love
am
this game,
all
man.
for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for
gotta
it.
love
I do
this
have to
game.
wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
This finds Smith.
Yeah, stop trying to line me up, man.
Looks like at that 37-yard line. Working quickly here. Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Good throw, Hurts.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Yeah, yeah, B, you saw. It looked open. It looked open, and he, like you said, Fred Flintstone. Hey, B, a lot of the young boys probably ain't gonna know what you're talking about, though. Fred Flintstone.
Elliott's all set
They
for the
like,
kickoff.
what is B talking about?
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
That's why I love Nolan Smith. You could put him on the spot. He's 90 speed.
First and 10 now from the 30. Russ now from the gun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No dice on that tight end dump off.
Yeah, but that would
And
do.
now they've reached second down.
Oh,
That was a
man.
play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open
That's
along
a
their
classic,
routes.
though.
And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw.
Flintstones
Time?
is a
Well, that's
classic
not what he
cartoon.
had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Oh, he got him.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Wilson now from the gun. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Wilson on first and 10. It's
EA,
Mike
come
Williams.
on, man. Man, the man stretching out. And soon as his hands hit the ball, I hit him, and he hangs on to that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
That's what y'all get,
Picked
man.
off by
EA need to
Quayon
start
Mitchell.
doing this more for y'all.
There he goes, right sideline.
EA just need to see what I'm saying. Like, they get mad because they not used to like throwing picks. They used to like EA not letting people catch. Man, EA, just 1 year, please. 1 year, just let us catch the ball. Please, let the zones, let the defense be good. Take out the glitch blitzing and stuff like that, and just let us play. Let us just play, man. Let us just play. I just want to see. Let the run not be OP. Let the run be average unless you call a good run play or you got good stick. But let it be like 4 yards. You know what I mean? Let it be like an average of like 3 yards or 4 yards, unless you call a right run play. Let them shed on a run play, man. Because the average, like, dudes ain't getting 7, 8 yards a carry, 10 yards a carry in the NFL, man. Yeah, let the challenge button work like in college. Fix the angles, yeah, fix the angles.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of
Like
America,
also like
the
zone, the zone coverage rating should matter. So let them have. If I put my zones at 10, and the running back come out the backfield and my purple don't have nobody to guard, let him come down because he has like a good zone rating. Let him have a wider radius of what he can play and what he's seeing. Just because I put my player on 10, that don't mean he just stand there and not do nothing.
To return, here's Paris Campbell.
You know what I mean?
Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Hurts escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball.
So like
Discretion,
7:30.
better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down.
Come on, Lane Johnson, bro.
The cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Hurts throwing again. He's got Smith. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in the hurry up here. Hurts now on 4th.
Let me catch it, EA.
And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
Was that?
Do you think maybe, just
I think
maybe,
he played
there's a chance of having
3.
too much confidence offensively?
cover 3.
That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals get a perfect start.
Good drive,
They've gone
good
up
drive.
6-0. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
See in cover
The
three.
fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and
this is the
goal,
last
Brock,
game.
didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you
Damn,
call
how you
QB
do
sneak
that?
and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys
Bring
in
that
particular,
shot.
many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. A nice
Man,
return, but
that
what a hit we had
Jamar
at the
Chase
end of it.
catch, man, they set all that up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They run it with Saquon Barkley.
Lane Johnson
And they'd
just out
love
there
to
just
see him
running.
fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Lane Johnson just out there, man.
They
He's
will
just happy
not
to
get
be
another
there.
play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return
I wish
to the
players
league
like
right after this.
I wish good players like played like good players without like abilities. Just like Lane Johnson, he like see the person that he's supposed to block and go get him because he's good. They don't do that on this game.
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Throw right side, caught by Smith.
AJ Brown, why are you
Gets it
running
forward
over
for a
there
gain
to the?
of 3. Look at Cam
Why would
Taylor
you stop
getting up there to
blocking?
track that one down. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down throwing for Hurts.
I had AJ.
Ooh, he
I
got hit
had
as he
him.
was throwing, and
And EA just
unsurprisingly,
let him
it falls
shed.
incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
EA
That's
just
one
let
good
him
chalk up to the
shed.
pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Hurts throwing again.
And he gonna go with it,
Forced
man.
out to his right.
That's why
He
EA,
doesn't see
you
a
gotta
window
just
he
let
likes,
us
so he
get
just got
stuff
rid
when
of
we
that
got
one.
it.
Then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better
don't
part
like-
of valor in a lot of cases. Rather
I'm gonna
than
go to
force
trips.
something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Throw cut at the 6. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
You playing GTA Online?
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's one game I'm not really into Grand Theft Auto. I played it when I was younger, but
Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time.
man, his
And he just tucks this one away.
ridiculous.
Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like, is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Let me see, because he's...
This is why we hear about closing speed
This
so
man's,
often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly
dropping
to get
everybody.
to it
One
before it's
thing EA
released
need to
and
change.
alter that throw.
Stop letting people rush 1 and 2 players. Stop doing that.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Like, let
Jake
base
Elliott
rushing,
down to put up 3
you
for
have
the
to rush
Eagles.
at least 3 people.
This only a chip shot from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good.
Because they're going to get in the goal. They're going to get in the red zone. Put a spy out there and rush one person. That's not. Nobody would ever do that in real life.
The kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point, but they do come away with 3.
I wish EA give me a call, man. I'll get the game right.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so
People
they'll
be like,
set
man,
up
it's
shop
the
at the
best
30.
Madden ever. I'll get the game right. It's just simple adjustments that they need to make.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side.
See what I'm saying? So either I drop the pick or he mossed me.
It's incomplete.
That's it.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
He's looking deep once again.
See?
Big gain downfield.
It's uneven, bro. Either he catches it or I drop a pick or like it. Come on, man.
Clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Catch made by Chase Brown. He's forward, gets a couple of yards.
You said that the pro players will put a hit out on me, man. Man, I'm tired of them, man.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these
tired of
little
them pro
flashbacks,
players.
but
I don't
a
even
play
watch
like
them.
that
Man.
just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, "Hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Look how he
premium
playing.
in this league." Yeah, that's one that's going to
Like, and if EA is marketing this as simulation,
in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact.
if they marketing this as simulation, they just got to stop, man.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the
Bro,
bunker.
I was.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Throwing is Burrow. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown.
Bro, this
To rock
is
looking
crazy,
sharp
man.
here in the first half as they extend their
This is
lead.
ridiculous,
When
man.
things are
Like,
going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McPherson to add the point after.
sick, bro, this game.
The
Bro.
point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Campbell now on the return. And And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flush down out to his left. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop made by Sam Hubbard.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here's 2nd and 7. He beams one deep right side. They connect on the deep shot. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You ain't lying, Rage.
And this kick is good. He needed
How
to
can
get
you
all
explain
the way
it?
there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score.
How can you
8
explain
points.
that?
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet down the right side. He's got it deep downfield. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait a
And like the problem is, like I'm saying, there's no like risk to what he's doing, because you're not going to be able to pick it off. Your players don't have the abilities to pick it off. They don't have pick artists and that. So even if you get your hands on a ball, they're going to make you drop it. Meanwhile, him,
First and 10 now from the 30.
he going to catch the ball.
Now a shotgun handoff to
Meanwhile,
Brown.
he's going to catch the ball.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 13. He puts some power on a deep one left.
See?
He had
Bro,
it for a
like-
moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Burrow from the gun.
Look at Slay, bro.
Throw left side, complete. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Look at
What a
Slay.
play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He got
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and
6
4.
yards out of there.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
2nd and 4. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative.
That's like, I'm never going to
They hit
pick
a
it
weak
off.
point
It's
in the
just one of these
coverage.
games.
Don't
Like,
need to worry about 3rd down at all.
he's just not going to pick the ball off.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but
Don't
still
keep
good
him. You ain't
play
gonna get no
defensively as
sacks.
that
You
one
ain't
falls
gonna get the
incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Got to pick. Gave me a pick right
So
there.
the defense scores, and now their offense coming out for 2 more. Trying for it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, he's making dumb reads all game.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Burrow back to throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw, Burrow. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside.
Let me show y'all. I gotta show y'all this.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Please don't hurry it up. Let me just pause the game. So I gotta show y'all this. EA changed my my stuff. So I got the running back manned up, and I got Slay in a vert hook. Look, now watch what happens. Slay mans up the running back. The Kobe Dean ends up in a vert hook, and it blows my whole coverage. It blows my whole coverage. It's like they switch my.
There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Brown again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one.
Quarterback
It's still a tie ball game. 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run again with Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
QB sneak coming. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead.
I just don't get how EA just take it upon themselves
he finds his way in on the sneak.
to switch my players'
It's tried and true in 32
assignments.
playbooks across the NFL for
you
a
can
reason,
see,
Brock.
I held
Even
it.
when teams see this one coming, just so tough
When he
to
hiked the
stop a
ball,
quarterback sneak.
Nakobe
Feels
Dean
like
went in
a
the vert
win
hook,
in
and
today's
Slay
football is
manned up
just
the
to
running back.
stall them at the line on that play. So many groups are so effective with
And
the
that
QB
messed
sneak.
up the squat,
At that time,
the soft
timing of
squat
the
that
call, I
supposed
think,
to
was most important that led to the
defend the
score.
street. See,
Going after up and
then they
good by
both went over
McPherson.
there. They just glitched
The
me.
Bengals break that tie and
Like,
now lead by 7.
The soft squat supposed to play the street. If they did that like how I was supposed to do, it would have been nothing open right there.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gamble now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Like, man, I ain't never. That's the first time I seen that before. They'll like swap assignments.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Never seen that before.
Hurts now from the gun. Taken in by Smith. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. now Hurts. He's got Smith. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's a good user.
A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted.
That's a good
Jermaine
user.
Pratt picks it.
I'm start in that dagger play. The adjustment I'm gonna make is I'm gonna put Goddard in a dig route. I'm gonna just do a manual dig route because that route it don't like it's just so slow.
Defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there, and as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they make the tackle at the 30.
GG's. I'll get just go ahead, yeah. GG's, bro. That was a pick 6, another one. Just whatever, man. Just let me get into the next game. I ain't gonna waste your time. I ain't even gonna waste time, man. Yeah, it's just weird stuff be happening when you play this game, bro. Like, that should have been another pick 6 by Zach Bone right there. Another pick 6 right there. That should have been. Like, if you're throwing bad passes.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I feel like if you throw a bad pass, it just should be picked.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again.
Oh.
And consecutive sacks
Chaz
have them
is just
staring
man.
at a tough fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense.
Man, that should have been a fumble.
And a
He
big
juked right
hit on the
into it.
return to stop him cold. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're set up at the 35 now. Quick to the air is Tunga Vailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle.
There we go, man.
We'll have him gain up about a
Good
handful there. Zach Bond with the tackle.
That's the worst thing they. That's one of the worst things they did ever
ever
is put these type of plays in the game,
to
bro.
let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his
Especially like
completion.
in the state the game is in, where like the defense is bad, the zones are bad. Like then you want to add this stuff in the game.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
We got Tyreek Hill at tight end.
Back to throw. Tua. He lofts one deep. Center of the field.
Man, he ran right
Big gain
past me.
downfield. Touchdown, Miami. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted,
like,
right? Not a lot of their
no,
cards
bro.
shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay
like
dirt.
EA
A lot
got
of
the
mystery
speed too,
still to
like,
come with what they're going to do schematically.
Turned up, man.
A
Like
lot of answers
Waddle
have to
is
be
fast,
found
but I
defensively.
guarantee you don't
That
see
one
them just
splits the
dropping back
uprights.
and running past. These
The
defensive
Dolphins
players
will
are
jump out to
fast,
a
man.
7-0 lead.
Defenders are fast. They're not just running past. As fast as
Sanders all
Tyreek
set
Hill
to
is,
send it away.
you don't see him just dropping back and running past people. You don't see that
Starting
in
from
the
the
NFL.
5.
EA
He
just
stopped on the return at the 27.
got speed, just like 99 speed and 96 speed. Like I don't think nobody should be 99 speed or 97 and up. Like
Offense ready to begin this drive.
because you
First
ain't
and
gonna be
10.
able to, once you get to that speed threshold, you're not gonna be able to do nothing.
They motion the tight end
to
over.
defend him.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has a man.
You're not
that's
gonna be able to do
fouled.
nothing, even if you got like
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
like a good defender. You're
This
just
is
not
one of
gonna
those
be able
kind
to
of
defend it.
win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a
Like, you can
completion,
have, like,
I get
the
a
best
win.
corner in the
As a
game,
defense,
but
I keep everything in front of me. I make the
if
tackle for a
he
short
has low
gain,
speed.
I get a win too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 8. And he
Man,
gets him
that
around
was
6 there.
ridiculous, bro.
It's Cater Kohu up to make that play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He throws a
Okay, yeah.
bullet down the right sideline. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Oh boy.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th.
Man, I got it.
On 4th down, Hurts. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
It's not the block. It's not the blocking. That's why I be trying to tell people. You can block it all day. They're going to shed and look at my ladder. He has edge. He has I think edge protector. It's the sheds, man, that makes these blitzes. You can block it. You know how to block it all day. They just gonna shed.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take over at the 30.
I'm gonna put I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna try to put I'm gonna isolate AJ Brown on the outside. Let me see how that works.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one's cut along the left sideline. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
I wish, man, that EA didn't let us have to like
Hurts looking to throw.
block the user. That'd be the thing, man. EA, stop making the user like take up a blocker, man. Come on, like that. Y'all can't fix that. Stop making the user just mug the line and your blocker have to block him. Whether you slide to the right or left, like you got to block your tight end and running back.
From the 46. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football back at the opposing 45.
Look at this. Look at my ladder, bro. He ain't even getting out there to block it. My ladder not even getting out there to block it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
That's the thing. My ladder is just not even getting out there to block the ball.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Like, I know I'm blocking it. For some reason, this game, EA's got my ladder not blocking it.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You said Hollywood said the online experience getting worse and worse. Yeah, because you got people, man, that like being good, winning a game, like that's their whole personality. So they're not trying to play. They have to win the game by any means necessary. They want to win. So they're gonna like try to glitch out the game to win. They're not playing the game. They're just trying to glitch you out. And if Madden fixed every glitch, guess what they're going to do? Come up with another one. People don't got the 24/7 glitch. Let me put him right here. They don't got a 24/7 glitch department.
A-chain again.
They don't. They
And
not
he's
like
caught
EA.
behind
Not.
the line for
They
a
don't.
loss.
They don't have a hotline where
It's
that's all
amazing
they
how
do
fast
is
these guys are on the
wait
field
for a
and how
glitch to
fast
come
your
out. Like
fortunes
you
can
gotta
turn.
like.
Second and
They
short
gotta
when you're
pay
feeling good about
people to
yourself.
sit there and
With a
try to
negative play, well, now
do the
comes a
coding to
critical
try to
third
fix
down.
these glitches that they got. So I can't even blame EA, man. That's probably a
All
lot
plays
of.
on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Called in
That's
by
probably a lot
Waddle.
of like
And he stopped cold
resources,
at the
man, to
spot.
like sit
Whoa,
there
he
and
paid for that one, but hey, still
try to
enough for that
stop a
first
glitch.
down.
Let alone
You know,
like
they
the
call
broken
that
stuff in the
money
game.
down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long
These
in the
dudes, they
NFL
don't stop.
if you don't convert a good portion of your
They
third
do
downs.
not
It's a
stop,
money
man.
down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain
They
and a
don't
first
stop
down.
with the glitching, man.
They get 22 on
and then
that
you
one.
have
And that will set up 1st and goal.
the people that come up with the glitches, the streamers and content creators. That's their job. So they're home. Soon as the game come out, they go on practice mode and they try different stuff to glitch it out. And they can't wait because they want to put out the ebook and sell it to the community, and then everybody's going to be doing a glitch. So no, the game is not going to be better. Please don't be hoping the game going to be better next year. No, it's not. It's not going to be better next year. It's going to be more glitches. So we just got to deal with it and play the game and deal with it. Take our L's and go into the next game. No, it's not. Game is not going to be better. Game is not going to be better next year. They're going to come up with some other blitz, and we're going to be having the same conversation.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
Streaming ruined gaming. And like content, once it became like where you can make money off of it, you know how it is. Anything that you can make money off of, man, is going to be rigged, and it's going to be people in it, man. Like that's dirty. Yeah, I would ban people for teaching glitches. I would ban them. But then they'll come out, and then they'll come out and they'll make fake channels. Look at this game, bro.
And the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness.
They'll come out with fake channels and put it out. So you ain't gonna be able to stop it.
And in this phase,
all they gonna do is they gonna make a YouTube channel that's with no picture or nothing, and they gonna come up with the glitch.
One last play
and that's
before the
that.
break.
How you gonna ban them? How you gonna know who it is that's putting the glitch out?
He'll throw it. Able to find Dotson here. He's finally
What the hell?
And he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Dolphins got it. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break.
Yeah, it ain't no fixing this. Isn't every game too? You got, if you play Call of Duty, you got people Call of Duty trying to figure out how to stop people from hacking. They put an option where you can only play console only, and then people figured out how to glitch it to use a controller,
Gonna be a return from deep in the end zone.
and they figured out how to glitch the game whereas though the game thinking that you're on console when really you're playing on a PC. Like, these dudes don't stop, man. They don't stop because that's their job. They pathetic, man. They don't want to work a job,
Drive starts out with a first
or they don't
and
want to
10.
grind legit. They want to cheat their way to the top. That's what they want to do.
Off the play fake. Buying some time left.
They want to cheat their way to the top, man. It is easy to do. You got these streamers, man. They make so much money, man.
And the big play
They make so much. They ain't
backwards.
stopping what they
Second down
doing.
coming up.
They don't got no integrity. Like, they ain't trying to work hard.
Trying again, following the sack. Able to get it to Mostert. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
They ain't trying to get better. They
Goes
want
to
to
the
cheat.
hurry-up offense here. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third.
Oh, they gave me a good
Someone
animation.
stepped in. It's intercepted.
They want to cheat their way to the top, man. And if you say something, oh, you just mad or you broke. So you can't, or they have their whole chat attacking you. So
you any time,
like,
are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate. Baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively, you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First down throwing for Hurts. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Hurts now from the gun.
Look at this, a corner route.
This has been
It's a corner route. He gets bumped, and it alters the trajectory of the throw.
And the Dolphins are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense,
because he gets bumped.
Defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's
It
advantage
alters the throw.
and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need
I gave
for
it right
splash
back,
play
Mari.
and delivers.
Only
I gave
2
it right
yards,
back.
and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to
After
the
this
ground
game, I'm
game.
gonna play
The type
one
of
more.
run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 23. On target to Waddle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, here's Tua. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I know it had to be somebody open.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Finds his man Waddle. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
It's just you gotta play back, man. Unless you got some type of blitz or something. I don't loop or do any of the blitzes, so like it's just like I'm behind the 8 ball with it. Like I don't do any of the blitzes, so I'll depend on like my 4-man rush or just get cooked.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They've got a man in motion. Chan, a first down carry.
That's my
And
option.
he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Tua now from the gun.
I keep forgetting when he comes out in trip. Because the running back coming out in the flat, it pulls
He finds
Q
him
Mitchell
16
down
yards and a new
to the
set of
flat.
downs.
If the running back didn't go out to the flat, that soft squat would follow Tyreek Hill across the field.
That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. This finds Mostert. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly.
And Tua don't miss a deep pass. I like Tua because he had Fearless, I'm guessing. But Tua is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in this game. For some reason, he don't miss a throw. You could just air it out with Tua.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And
Dudes be airing it out with Tua.
Marker maybe a yard away. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa.
Slade, come on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He played good defense right there, but it's like they don't attack the football when it's in the air, or like they don't like get really close to the player, man, so that they can't throw it.
Yeah, he's going to be
it's like they just stay back away from the player.
Contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap.
Man, look. Watch the hard play. Look at this.
And he'll go
look
down
at this.
here at the 16.
This is another reason why the game is bad. Look at the hard play. Look what he does. He backpedal like he's in a. I wasn't even looking.
That is exactly what they needed. Darius Slay has it.
I wasn't even looking.
And they get a touchdown.
Oh
Defense
my God,
scores and gives them
that's
some
crazy.
small hope here.
Yeah, they got Tua Fearless, man, so he don't miss no passes, bro.
Not just making the
Like Tua would throw a
but then seeing
60-yard
the
pass
slowly
on the
come
money.
Together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like
He
a scene
don't
out
miss.
of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane.
He
then
don't
the blocks
miss,
come
man.
just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the.
Hey,
end zone
Arges,
for
it
him.
won't be the first time, man. It won't be the
Right
first time
down
I got
the middle.
21-0, man.
And the Eagles chop the lead in half.
promise
It's down
you.
to 7.
I can't even count how many
So
times
down
I had.
inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Dolphins
How did it warp into his hands like that?
This game is over.
Like, how did that warp into
Hey,
his
the
hands,
numbers
though?
don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so
Y'all saw
hard
that?
to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field.
Him and
It's gonna be
C.J.
second
Stroud
down.
and Burrow got.
I love the mobility.
Yeah,
that
Leah,
starts
but
coming.
I understand
Escapes
C.J.
pressure,
Stroud
get out of harm's way.
and Burrow
Just
because
wish
they
if you're
got
the
they
offense here, you
ratings.
could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
They ratings like makes sense.
Back to throw.
Look at him, he
To the
don't
left
miss,
side,
bro.
it's pulled in by Waddle.
Tua
And they
don't miss.
finally
Like
bring him down, but
they
that
don't
is a
have, they
big
don't never
gain
have to
and a
jump.
new
You don't
set of
see
downs.
like
Here he is to throw. Cut near the
Yeah.
goal line.
you don't see like
He will score. And
when
with
you play
almost
the
no
Dolphins.
time left,
They don't make him jump for the ball. It's just perfect stride every
Does
time.
it, Brock? A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
Tua do
What
not
a
miss.
complete
Like Tua
performance
like
overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper.
Tua good,
And
man,
that
when
is
he's
so
healthy.
satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
He is good when he healthy. Like that Dolphins team was like putting up numbers when he was healthy though. I can't lie.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6.
GG's for him. I beat this guy before though, but I wasn't running bunch strong or nothing. I was running trips.
Started. 1st and 10. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So it's a win for
Y'all
the
notice,
visiting
man.
Dolphins.
Y'all notice
Well, partner, we spoke earlier
when
about
people
how
run the
much
ball,
of a factor this home
the blocking
crowd
is
was
sticky
going to be, but
with
even
no
with
sheds.
the
But
added
when
boost
people
from
pass
the
the
friendly
ball,
confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah,
the
sometimes
defense
it
had.
just isn't your game.
Like
You're
the
never
same
gonna win
lineman.
them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat.
Like the defense don't shed like when you trying to get off the block, like to stop the run and stretch and stuff. That's how you know, like EA got it like that, man. They want people to be able to run the ball, and they don't want people to have time to pass the ball. Y'all be thinking like the game broken. The game ain't broken, man. It's some stuff that's broken, but there's a lot of stuff that EA wanted to be that way. Because y'all gotta understand, man, majority of the people that play this game are bad. So they cater into like the majority. Like they not gonna, like if they sit here and make this game sweaty. If they make this game sweaty, meaning like, man, like the pass rush is good, the 4-man pass rush is good. It's hard to run the ball. The zones play good. Like you can't throw in a run and cross body and stuff like that. If they made the game like that, a lot of these people would be playing the game because they would be throwing 5, 6, 7 picks a game. So EA, they tailor the game so that it's forgiving for the players, so that people can play the game. And the minority of people that's complaining is a minority. And the minority of people that's playing is going to still play the game. Good players that's complaining about the game, or above average players that's complaining, they still going to play the game. But bad players, if they get flooded every game, they not going to play the game. They're going to play something else. And EA know that, so they want them to they want them to stay on the game. They want them to stay on the game, man. That's all it is.
So
that's all it is.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud looks to throw on the first play.
That's why they get that throw out of sack animation like that.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown.
So that's that wheel route. But Slay was defending it pretty good right here. He got bumped.
Yards. And the Texans need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
I knew something happened.
But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And he will get in to make it 8-0.
I knew something happened, man.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Like if EA, I'm telling you, and then also they make man coverage like so good that people can blitz everybody and have no safety help and play great defense. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what they want. They want a lot of pro players you think is good. If the game was playing like it's supposed to play, they wouldn't be good because they don't know how to. They don't know how to break down coverage. They don't know how to break. They know how to break down, and they know how to break down Madden coverage. But if, like for instance, I could play it cover 3, and it's gonna play the same way, no matter what players I got on the
First
field.
and 10, right at the 30.
Like, so that means ratings don't really matter. Like, the ratings of the players don't really matter, man.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You've probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Look at him. Bro, it's supposed to be...
It's intercepted.
Bro, he was so locked into the route. Look at Goddard's route. Look at Goddard's route. Look at the route he's supposed to run, a flat route.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across.
This is the route he's supposed to run. A little flat route. He was so locked into the bump and run coverage that the bump animation drug him all the way down the field. Look. It made him run a streak.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. And Stroud now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does. And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about
I'm good,
towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change.
You can't even slide your line to block that.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover.
You can't even slide your line to block like the DB5.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts.
Look at the bump.
Zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played.
Bro,
well
look
so
at
far in
this bump
game.
right
The
that he's
coverage has
doing.
been tight.
I never seen a bump do that though. I never seen bump and run like
brings up 4th down.
Just bump the player like and they can't get off. I never seen that before.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look.
Yeah, I did not audible.
Now on 4th down, we've got
I never seen a bump and run coverage make your player run the
They'll
street
have 2
route.
remaining as we step aside here in this
Well,
first quarter.
He just can't get off the bump. He can't get off the bump.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Man, he is bumping. Goddard is just getting bumped every single time, man.
And this Texans defense stands
He can't even go out on a route. Like Goddard can't even go out on a
Houston's
route.
Offense already at the line, set to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
Taking a shot for Dell here. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. So here's a 3rd and 14. Throwing now is Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought
Did he
down
playmaker him?
before reaching the 30.
Why do he have so much
on the
time
other
like
side
that?
of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Stroud to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Stroud looking to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I'm going to have to put Nolan Smith on the spot.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
I put him on a, I put Cooper DeJean. I thought I did. I thought I put him on a cloud so he can play back there.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. But D'Amico Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for 2 here. They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he is in to make it 16-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category.
EA, bro.
Let's see if they can do better here.
Like, I can't sit in the pocket.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I can't sit in the pocket.
As they've got work to do here after the sack. Hurts sets up to throw it.
GG,
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
GG.
Picked up by MJ Stewart. And they...
Whatever, like, it's just the sheds, bro. I cannot sit in the pocket. I can't sit in the pocket at all. It's just like they in my face. Please, EA cannot block. I promise you the Eagles got a good offensive line in real life. I promise you, EA. You might not know. You might not watch football, but I promise you the Eagles got a top 1 or 2 offensive line in the league. I promise you they do. Y'all got Landon Dickerson just getting pushed back into me.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly.
Man, that was bad. I'm on a 3-game losing streak.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Here go Mahomes again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Hits
and he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
I never seen A.J. Brown get hit like that in real life.
Hurts. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 17, Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
EA gave me a red pass, man. Threw it right to the DB. And I let it inside, too. When it rains, it pours, man.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up
Great
1st
drive,
and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Great job.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They didn't even.
They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about
I can't
5
jump.
yards shy of midfield. A really nice
He's just not
gain
gonna
of
let me jump for that.
25 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now here's Mahomes. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted.
And it damn well sure look like Mahomes passed the line of scrimmage, though.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
It looked like he passed the line of scrimmage.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to get
Yeah, like the hit stick. Come on with the hit stick, man.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively.
You'd be scared to, like, do
I
anything.
love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, man.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. That one downfield for Dotson. Did he get the feed down? Yes. Touchdown.
You'd be scared to, like, even run and make a move because EA got the hit stick, like, on 1,000. Nobody ever missed a hit stick.
Touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Last game of the string.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I got Slay in the slot so he can, like,
as we start the second quarter.
Jump some of these routes
got it
and
with a
zigs
first and 10.
Hopefully, it's, you know, the play right can make a difference on one of these zig routes.
Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running.
You know you're going to do the direct
blocking at
snap.
the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Being chased down.
If you don't get, why can't that be a sack,
And he's
man?
left with no option here but to throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Off. You cannot pick him off.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
I knew the zig route was coming.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Pacheco is going to go backwards.
Pacheco still drags Jalen Carter.
Back to the 5. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Pacheco. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And a loss of 3.
I wish he would have threw that.
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end their drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
See the shedding. It's the sheds, man. I'm telling you, it's the shed.
To me,
they don't hold the blocks long enough.
And which side can step up and
you'll pick up the blitz, but they don't block. They don't block the players. That'd be the issue.
When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The EA was so hype about the boom tech, man. That's what it is. They want to they turned up the hit stick to make it seem like the boom tech was like something different. Man, that boom tech is horrible.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
A nice chunk play from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah, why would you make me throw it like that?
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Horrible throw power.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they push
he ain't got the strongest arm in the league. I get it, man, but like 85 throw power, he can't throw nothing really. That's why I like majority of my passes. Like I do like the post, but like the majority, I don't do streaks because like the ball won't hang in the air. I rarely do streaks. I attack the defense like sideline to sideline, like horizontal routes. Because Hurts' arm is just not. I can't push it down the field unless I like find like a cover 3. Other than that.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, the turnover fast.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Here's another interception.
Do not do it.
And he will be brought down.
Don't do it.
What will be the final play of this first half?
Man, I wish that lineman, if that lineman wouldn't have tackled me on that pick, man, I could have got an extra 3 points.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside.
I got to stop doing that before the half, like the throwing picks, because I think EA still had, they took the momentum bar off the game, but I think that they still got the momentum bar in the game. It's just invisible.
We will not see a return.
The momentum's still in the game. Like, I got to stop throwing picks like that. Yes, sir, Cam.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Mahomes going to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Jalen Carter.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
So
that's
stupid,
some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about
it's
the
like
rack
nothing,
on that
you
play,
can't
the
man
run
it
after
up.
catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught. It's
Man, Mahomes can make every throw on the run.
The ball down to the Eagles' 43.
God.
A gain there of 21 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Milton Williams. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So back at the midfield stripe now, they'll come up 2nd and long. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
They took the momentum bar out this year. It was in Madden 24, I think.
And pick up
if
some
I
good
can remember.
yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but they still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
But you could still tell it's a momentum in the game. Like, if you like throw a pick before half or something, like or let a team let a person score before the half. Like,
getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
I gotta put.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. He's got the first down and more. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs
slowed me down
touchdown.
big time right there.
Rashee Rice, 41 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Complete, it's Dodson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
His stick is
the goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football.
Big Ja, what's going on, Ja?
To it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
Here's Hurts to throw.
I can't even drop back and throw it to the running back. The pass rush got in there that fast.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Pass rush got in there so fast, man. I couldn't even throw it to the running back.
And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Hurts.
I can throw that route too.
Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
Man, they just hit sticking Barkley like crazy. I'm telling you that hit stick is vicious.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
His stick vicious, I'm telling y'all.
Here, 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Great pocket right there.
He's going to have an Eagles first down.
That was great pocket right there.
Down conversion.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 1st down. Now a toss right to Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. And
that's a touchdown.
Man, I wanted to try to, like, get down at that one.
Elliott now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go.
Man, that pass right there, man. Where Hurts got out the pocket, that was a crazy big time. That was a big time third down conversion right there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott.
33 seconds is a long time. They're 2 timeouts.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football
good defense,
game.
Keely. That's why I got you back there.
Tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted,
we end the 3-game losing streak.
Remember,
we end the 3-game losing streak.
Playing on their feet in open space, not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
We end the 3-game losing streak.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away.
$102 losses. Rank 167. But that's only because the rank system is broken. I shouldn't even be like close to the top 100, to be honest. I shouldn't be like 130 and 102. That's not good. I shouldn't even be close to the top 100, but I'll take it though. I'll take it. Shout out to B. Shout out to B Gamer, man. Going crazy this season, man. 142 and 61 is crazy. 5 point differential in the games. And he honestly should be probably in the top 3 or top 5 or something like that, because these records, like, you know what I mean? But y'all know how Madden is. But that's it for the stream, man. We finished the stream off on a good note. Man, y'all hit that like button if y'all haven't hit the like button, man. Appreciate y'all stopping by the stream, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Be safe. And I'm going to be back on Monday. Y'all be good.